Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 5, Book 59, number 560. Narrated by Nafi. Ibn Umar informed me that on the day of Mu'tah, he stood beside Ja'far who was dead, i.e. killed in the battle, and he counted 50 wounds in his body, caused by stabs or strokes, and none of those wounds was in his back. Abdullah bin Umar said, Allah's apostle appointed Zayd bin Haritha as the commander of the army during the Ghazwa of Mu'tah and said, if Zayd is martyred, Ja'far should take over his position. And if Ja'far is martyred, Abdullah bin Rawaha should take over his position. Abdullah bin Umar further said, I was present amongst them in that battle and we searched for Ja'far bin Abi Talib, and found his body amongst the bodies of the martyred ones, and found over 90 wounds over his body, caused by stabs or shots of arrows. Volume 5, Book 59, number 561. Narrated by Anas. The Prophet had informed the people of the martyrdom of Zayd, Ja'far and Ibn Rawaha before the news of their death reached. The Prophet said, Zayd took the flag, as the commander of the army, and was martyred, then Ja'far took it and was martyred, and then Ibn Rawaha took it and was martyred. At that time the Prophet's eyes were shedding tears. He added, then the flag was taken by a sword amongst the swords of Allah, i.e. Khalid, and Allah made him, i.e. the Muslims, victorious. Volume 5, Book 59, number 562. Narrated by Amra. I heard Aisha saying, when the news of the martyrdom of Ibn Haritha, Ja'far bin Abi Talib and Abdullah bin Rawaha reached, Allah's apostle sat with sorrow explicit on his face. Aisha added, I was then peeping through a chink in the door. A man came to him and said, O Allah's apostle, the women of Ja'far are crying. Thereupon the Prophet told him to forbid him to do so. So the man went away and returned saying, I forbade them but they did not listen to me. The Prophet ordered him again to go, and forbid them. He went again and came saying, by Allah, they overpowered me, i.e. did not listen to me. Aisha said that Allah's apostle said to him, go and throw dust into their mouths. Aisha added, I said, may Allah put your nose in the dust. By Allah, neither have you done what you have been ordered, nor have you relieved Allah's apostle from trouble. Volume 5, Book 59, number 563. Narrated by Amir. Whenever Ibn Umar greeted the son of Ja'far, he used to say to him, Assalam alayka, i.e. peace be on you, O the son of two-winged person. Volume 5, Book 59, number 564. Narrated by Khalid bin al-Walid. On the day of the Battle of Mu'tah, 9 swords were broken in my hand, and nothing was left in my hand except a Yemenite sword of mine. Volume 5, Book 59, number 565. Narrated by Khalid bin al-Walid. On the day of Mu'tah, 9 swords were broken in my hand and only a Yemenite sword of mine remained in my hand. Volume 5, Book 59, number 566. Narrated by Nu'man bin Bashir. Abdullah bin Rawaha fell down unconscious and his sister, Amra, started crying and was saying loudly, O Jabala! O so-and-so! O so-and-so! And went on calling him by his good qualities one by one. When he came to his senses, he said to his sister, whenever you said something, I was asked, are you really so, i.e. as she says. Volume 5, Book 59, number 567. Narrated by Ash-Shabi. And Nu'man bin Bashir said, Abdullah bin Rawaha fell down unconscious, and mentioned the above hadith adding, thereupon, when he died she, i.e. his sister, did not weep over him. Volume 5, Book 59, number 568. Narrated by Osama bin Zaid. Allah's apostle sent us towards Al-Huruka, and in the morning we attacked them and defeated them. I and an Ansari man followed a man from among them, and when we took him over, he said, La ilaha illallah. On hearing that, the Ansari man stopped, but I killed him by stabbing him with my spear. When we returned, the Prophet came to know about that, and he said, O Osama, did you kill him after he had said, La ilaha illallah? I said, but he said so only to save himself. The Prophet kept on repeating that so often that I wished I had not embraced Islam before that day. Volume 5, Book 59, number 569. Narrated by Salama bin al-Aqwa. I fought in 7 Ghazwat, i.e. battles, along with the Prophet, and fought in 9 battles, fought by armies dispatched by the Prophet. Once Abu Bakr was our commander, and at another time, Osama was our commander. Narrated Salama in another narration. I fought 7 Ghazwat, i.e. battles, along with the Prophet, and also fought in 9 battles, fought by armies sent by the Prophet. Once Abu Bakr was our commander, and another time, Osama was our commander. Volume 5, Book 59, number 570. Narrated by Salama bin al-Aqwa. I fought in 9 Ghazwat along with the Prophet. I also fought along with Ibn Haritha when the Prophet made him our commander. Volume 5, Book 59, number 571. Narrated by Yazid bin Abi Ubaid. Salama bin al-Aqwa said, I fought in 7 Ghazwat along with the Prophet. He then mentioned Khaybar, al-Hudaybiyah, the day, i.e. Battle, of Hunain, and the day of Al-Qurad. I forgot the names of the other Ghazwat. Volume 5, Book 59, number 572. Narrated by Ali. Allah's apostle sent me, Az Zubair and al-Miqdad, saying, proceed till you reach Rawdat Kak, where there is a lady carrying a letter, and take that letter from her. So we proceeded on our way with our horses galloping till we reached the Rawda, and there we found the lady and said to her, take out the letter. She said, I have no letter. We said, take out the letter, or else we will take off your clothes. So she took it out of her braid, and we brought the letter to Allah's apostle. The letter was addressed from Hatib bin Abi Balta to some pagans of Mecca, telling him about what Allah's apostle intended to do. Allah's apostle said, O Hatib, what is this? Hatib replied, O Allah's apostle, do not make a hasty decision about me. I was a person not belonging to Quraysh, but I was an ally to them from outside and had no blood relation with them. And all the emigrants who were with you have got the kinsmen in Mecca who can protect their families and properties. So I like to do them a favor so that they might protect my relatives, as I have no blood relation with them. I did not do this to renegade from my religion, i.e. Islam, nor did I do it to choose heathenism after Islam. Allah's apostle said to his companions, as regards him, he, i.e. Hatib, has told you the truth. Umar said, O Allah's apostle, allow me to chop off the head of this hypocrite. The Prophet said, he, i.e. Hatib, has witnessed the Badr battle, i.e. fought in it, and what could tell you? Perhaps Allah looked at those who witnessed Badr and said, O the people of Badr, i.e. Badr Muslim warriors, do what you like, for I have forgiven you. Then Allah revealed the surah. O you who believe, take not my enemies and your enemies as friends, offering them your love even though they have disbelieved in that truth, i.e. Allah, Prophet Muhammad, and this Quran, which has come to you. To the end of verse. And whosoever of you, Muslims, does that, then indeed he has gone far astray, away from the straight path. 60.1